Alright, Dremyolok, half-dragons. We gotta talk about this. This is... my god, this is something else. Riot is disabling all chat in patch 11.21. This is cancer, and I'm gonna read through this and flame the shit out of them for it. Let's fucking go. While most of our focus around behavioral systems in 2021 has been on gameplay-based behaviors like AFKing and inting, good job on that, by the way. I'm only ticketing someone every other stream now. People clicking around in base instead of Alt F4 makes everything so much better. Still no honor rework, still no reason to not be a piece of shit, still no meaningful rewards for being cool to play with, still no honorable opponent. Hey kitty. Do you mind? But instead of putting work into designing real solutions, you go for the laziest answer possible. Why am I even surprised? We've heard from you that verbal abuse has been a rising problem this year too. Really? Got any numbers on that, or...? We're working on a number of changes to systemically address this at both the League and Riot levels. Well, that's ominous. Maybe systems means something like an honor rework, okay fine, but what the hell does systemic Riot level even mean in this context? Are they trying to like intimidate and silence anyone who doesn't think that Flame is the end of the world and is anything approaching reasonable in internal meetings? I remember hearing that they were pretty aggressive towards Blastoise in regards to telling him to stop giving his opinions on things that Riot as a company disagrees with. That was probably a huge part of why he left the company. But one direct change you'll see soon is that in patch 11.21, we're disabling all chat in all match-made queues. There it is, boys. We have officially jumped the shark. First of all chat's opt-in to begin with. You can just fucking turn it off yourself if you're that much of a fucking snowflake. How is cyberbullying real? Just close your eyes, man! The default's even set to off, which in and of itself is ridiculous, but whatever. While all chat can be the source of fun social interaction between teams, as well as some good-hearted banter, right now negative interactions outweigh the positives. Again, no numbers presented. Remember when they said Yuumi was hard and they actually presented win rate versus games played? Remember how they showed how her mastery curve was actually pretty long? And we were like, yeah, I guess I can see that. Points for you. If the champ isn't hard in and of itself, it at least takes some getting used to because it's so different and oh god, my nipples! Oh! But here there's nothing at all. Kinda suspicious, isn't it? Are they talking out of their ass and making this change for reasons that have nothing to do with the data? Ideological reasons, perhaps? Also, removing all chat destroys a huge amount of potential content. Remember this guy? 15 and X9 bot lane, I'm open mid. He's not kidding, look at him. This shit is funny. I don't care who you are, that's funny right there. And all chat is a huge part of what makes this mental boom so goddamn hysterical. That's going away, and it's really fucking depressing. Those kinds of games make us laugh and keep us playing. They make the last 3 0-20 bot lanes worth suffering through, you know? I can only assume that they got so sick of not being able to make a good game that they see the all chat GG as a personal attack. We'll evaluate the impact of this change through verbal abuse reports and penalty rates, as well as surveys and direct feedback from you all. Well, you're getting a lot of direct feedback right now, buddy. But we all know you're gonna ignore it like you usually do, because you do nothing but sit in your bubble, telling yourselves that your champions aren't overloaded, that they're saying boo earns, and that it's the kids who are wrong, you unbelievable delusional narcissists. All chat is the only thing being disabled. Enemies will still be able to hear and see your emotes and champion mastery unless muted, as well as control 1, 2, 3, 4 spam. Does anyone really think all these are really long for the world if this is the direction we're going in? You see, slippery slope is only a fallacy if you only have one point of data. We have an entire forest of data points from every aspect of society over the last 10 years. This is just another tendril of liberal cancer reaching out to take something we like away from us for our own good. Fuck that. You heard it here first. The question mark ping has about 6 months to live. They're almost certainly going to take away portrait pinging too, and the ping limit's gonna go down to 3 or even less. Taunts are probably toast too, because toxicity. It's gonna keep going until you stop it. There are no breaks on Mr. Marx's wild ride. End of game chat will still be cross-team. Allies will still be able to communicate with each other in team chat. Okay, here we go. Regarding that last one, we're aware that verbal abuse happens in team chat too, so disabling all chat won't get rid of abuse altogether. Verbal abuse literally only happens in team chat, you fucking donkeys! This will do literally nothing to solve the supposed problem, and you fucking know it. Feeding makes the enemy team happy, and your team miserable, and they take it out on you because you fucking deserve it for being a complete and total liability. Get good. All chatting that your team is shit is a venting strategy, a coping strategy. Joking around with the enemy helps you deal with a tough loss. How the fuck do you think people are gonna get that out of their systems in your brave new world, Riot? Frustration and soft inting is going to be at an all-time high, I guarantee it. But team chat also plays an important team coordination function, so the potential value it brings is much higher, even if it can also host some negative experiences. This one word, potential, tells us everything we need to know about Riot's thought process here. They hate team chat too. They think it's not worth having around if there's even a 1% chance that you can get flamed and get your precious fifis hurt. Once taking away all chat fails to do a goddamn thing, they will go after it next. My guess is that everyone will be permanently chat restricted, only having enough messages to put out flash timers and tell someone good job every third play. They might even put a fucking character limit on it too. We know this sucks for those of you who just want to compliment your lane opponent's skin, or ask for a dance party in Baron Pit, but we believe the trade-off is worth it to cut down on the growing negativity all chat has been creating in your games. Well, guess what? We don't think it's worth it, and you can go fuck yourself, MEDDLER. You have been ruining this game year after year, ever since you took over for Ghostcrawler. Mobility creep, damage creep, bullshit creep, it's all getting worse and worse and worse. Everyone has one effective HP now. Every new champion you put in the game makes it less fun, and you're to blame. Resign now! And look at brightmoon and his stupid fucking soy smile. He looks like he would break down into tears immediately if you so much as called him a cocksucker. Quick, no Lillian! The League Reddit is total cancer, make no mistake, and it's run by radical communists who love child abuse. But the thread there makes some very good points too. Some people make good friends in all chat, sometimes really good friends. Compared to team chat, it's a goddamn hug box. That's gonna be gone now. So, what's the real reason they're doing this besides just being lazy bastards? I think it's a threat. I think they're trying to say that if you keep flaming as much as you are, we're gonna take more things away from you. And then more stuff. And then more stuff. In true elitist authoritarian fashion until we are left with nothing but card game level communication, unable to express ourselves at all. Negative Anivia Yikers. I just can't get over this, man. It's like they looked over at Blizzard, and how WoW is being currently eaten alive by Final Fantasy XIV, which has a free trial up to level 60 that includes a critically acclaimed expansion Heavensward, by the way. They looked at how much they hate their own community. They looked at how they're creatively bankrupt, morally bankrupt, and about to be financially bankrupt. And instead of recoiling in sheer bloody terror, they're like, hold my fucking beer! Every other game on the market has voice comms. Even Valorant has voice comms. People are much less likely to be a piece of shit if they can hear a voice on the other end of the game and get off to a good start in Champ Select before a single play is made. League is literally the only game that is this backwards when it comes to communication philosophy. This double down is unconscionable, intolerable, and fucking wrong. Time to push back. Don't accept this. Fight as hard as you can, because I promise you, if you don't, it's only gonna get worse. May you be blessed. See ya.